Hello vinyl community, enthusiasts, lovers of all things vinyl. Welcome back to my channel here, guys. My name is Tim. If this is your first time coming to the channel, welcome. I hope you find the content enjoyable. So guys, today is another vinyl haul, and it's not just a vinyl haul. It is a mega vinyl haul because these records I'm going to show you here, and I hope that I don't take too much of your time, but I'm going to just warn you right now, this is going to be probably a longer video than what I normally do. I usually have done these in two parts, but I've found that I think most people are willing to sit through and watch it. So we're gonna give this a shot. So guys, the story is about this vinyl haul is that my girlfriend has a neighbor who she found out from my girlfriend that I was a vinyl collector, and honestly, I'm just so incredibly blessed that this lady was willing to do what she did. She said, well, have him come over and take a look at the records I have. He can have what he wants. I was just like, okay, I'm not going to pass that up. So I did. I got quite a few records. I can't remember exactly how many I got. I want to say somewhere in the realm of 25 or something like that. So absolutely crazy. You can't beat free, am I right? So let's just get right into it right now here, guys. Let's not save the best for last, but let's get to the best out front. So the first one, nobody out there in the vinyl community, no one should be able to say they have no idea what this record is. This is Abbey Road. This is Abbey Road, and honestly, I have not got to spin, I will say right now, any of these albums yet, but I am so excited to be able to spin this one. I mean, anybody who's ever listened to this, I'm sure, can agree this is probably one of their best albums, although I may be a little biased and say I think every album is their best album. But before I pull the record out, I just want to say I know songs that I know that I've heard in other formats like CD and tape, things like that. I know that I'm really going to enjoy Octopus's Garden. Actually, Octopus's Garden, I didn't know about this song until I actually saw this or played this on Rock Band. Rock Band 3, I believe it was. No, it wasn't Rock Band 3. It was the actual Beatles Rock Band. Other songs, Here Comes the Sun, obviously one of George Harrison's best songs ever created, and I really like to get into some more George Harrison stuff. Here is the record. It's on Capitol Records, and if you see fingerprints and dust, and again, I haven't been able to clean these yet and listen to them. So the next one that I have here is Van Morrison, and I'll just be completely honest with you guys here. Some of these records, I may not know exactly 100% who these people are, but I sometimes will pick up music according to what the cover looks like. I'm sure you guys do the exact same because it intrigues you. You know, it's like Van Morrison. It's like Wavelength. The dude looks like he's serious and just has something to say. That's all I can say is why I maybe picked that up. Cover has seen better days. Some wear there. But here is the actual label. This is on the Warner Brothers label. That was side 2 I just showed you. Oh, obviously it was upside down. So next one we have is the Judds. The Judds Greatest Hits. Look like they're two lovely young women. Of course they were young when they took this. I'm going to stop talking before I get in trouble. So these ladies, again, I thought that was a fantastic cover. And I was just like, I gotta check it out. I gotta try it out, man. A lot of these were just like that. They were just pull the gun. She's like, take what you want. So these ladies, the Judds, this is on RCA. I don't know if you can see this off camera here, but this is quite a stack here, guys. All right. So I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that have this one here, Journey, and it is the. I want to make sure it's Escape. I was like, it looks backwards. What is that saying? Escape. And this, of course, has their most recognized track, Don't Stop Believin'. And let's pull this one out here. And oh, look at that. I forgot about that. That's kind of cool. I like how they bring detail on the sleeves sometimes. Sometimes the sleeves are just plain white, but that's really cool. That's really cool. All right. I've got the lyrics on there, too. And this one's got some actual... I'm going to really need to have to clean this one, but this one is... got some hair on it there. That's lovely. All right, next one. Patsy Cline. Patsy Cline. the Patsy Cline story, actually. This one my girlfriend wanted to pick up, so I was like, sure, we'll go ahead and pick this one up. This is on Decca Records, same record company that had the amazing Buddy Holly. I gotta be careful. I feel like this is gonna fall apart on me. Again, some of these covers have seen way better days. I've seen way better days, but still very thankful. I don't know if there was supposed to be a record on that side. Probably not. But here's one here as well. There's this one here. It's got the, again, nice sleeve. Sleeve's actually in pretty good condition for how bad the actual how much the cover was kind of jacked up there. But very cool label. I really dig that a lot. This one actually looks like it's in pretty good condition. Here's another one my girlfriend wanted to pick up. This is called Christmas Songs, and just in time for Christmas. And Judy Arnold, thank you so much for allowing me to have this record. I love it when people do that. That's always just really cool. Let's do that. There we go. That's an interesting cover. Ooh, yeah. This one I don't think I checked out. So, again, may not be very playable. I don't know if you can see this, but this one has definitely seen better days. Let's see, there's some good scratch marks on there. So, here's one that I was really actually pretty excited about it. This is the era of memorable song hits. The decades of the 40s on RCA Records. And I think that's really cool about this one is that I like it when these covers come like this. It folds like this, but then it opens, of course, like this. And I think that's really cool. But I think what's really cool there is when you show it to you like that. I don't know if I can even get it completely in the shot like that, but that's just really cool. This is an RCA record. Oop, got that little dog looking at the record player. Next one I got is, and I was just like, I have to have this. Nat King Cole. I've got some of his records already, and man, the guy not only is a phenomenal singer, he's a phenomenal player, piano player. Great. And it's even got Nature Boy, which that has become one of my favorite songs of his. Absolutely phenomenal player and singer. I look very much forward to listening to this album. Let me give you, this has 2 records here, but let me show you one here. It's a very plain label, so to speak, but it's on the Capitol Records. Next one here, another Christmas album. This one I wanted personally. Merry Music Christmas, Dean Martin and Jackie Gleason. Very much looking forward to listening to this. Next month here is Christmas. I know some of you guys out there probably say it's always time for Christmas. December is Christmas, okay? So let's just pull this guy out. And sorry, I'm making these go upside down here for you. Capitol Records. I don't think I have a Capitol record yet that has that kind of a label, so that's pretty sweet. Oh yes, I forgot that. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get this one, because it has "Baby It's Cold Outside." Mm-hmm. This one here, I picked this up because this was another record that I was just like, these guys are just kind of like, what is up? So this is Who Are You? And this is The Who saying Who Are You? And this is on the MCA Records. MCA Records? I don't know if you'd call that the gold label, but that's what I'm going to call it. And I can officially say I've got some music from The Who. Next one is Dire Straits. And that is a killer looking cover. It's been beat up a little bit, but it's not that bad actually. Warner Brother label. That is a killer looking cover there, man. Really awesome. Let me pull that. Oh, there it is. There we go. Some of these do have, if I'm pulling these out, I'm not pulling it out with a sleeve. They do have sleeves, but these were not in the sleeves, but at least they're not just getting scratched there. Warner Brother label, so Jefferson Starship Earth. And this is about as psychedelic as you can get, man, as far as going out into space. This is another one I was just like, that looks pretty super cool. You know, oh, that's really cool. Look at that. That's super cool. Yeah, Jefferson Starship. It's falling out of the sleeve there, if you can see that. One of these I've seen better days. But here's the record. Aesthetically, that's just a super cool looking record overall. Next one we got here is Phil Collins, No Jacket Required. Isn't that such a cool cover? And this one is in really good condition. Really good condition. Looks like he's enjoying himself in that hot, sweaty room there. So this is another one. I don't have any of Phil Collins' music, but look forward to it. Look forward to it. Lana Records. That's awesome. I like that label. First label that, I mean, the first time I saw this label was on the Led Zeppelin album that I owned, the self-titled Led Zeppelin album. This was 1985, 1 year older than me. So this is the memorable era of the songs from the 30s. So again, another compilation record, which is awesome. I mean, I just, you know, some of these, the 40s and 30s, it was just like, you know, I wanted to listen to this music because I really wanted to get a true appreciation of the music in the era that my my grandparents are from. Ooh, both records are on one side. Okay, so there we go. RCA, so it's the same RCA label. The next one we've got here is Juice Newton. I want to make sure I'm, yep, Juice Newton, Juice. And this one's not in bad shape either. Capitol Records. Always love that label. Awesome. Really awesome. Alright, next one we've got here is Eric Clapton, Just One Night. And I gotta say, Mr. Eric Clapton, you have never looked better than you do right there. Eric Clapton is somebody that I've wanted to own some of his music actually pretty bad because John Mayer is somebody that I really dig, and it's one of his heroes, and I was just like, you know, I gotta check out. Plus, I mean, I know I'm gonna like Eric Clapton. I know I'm gonna like his music. So first time Eric Clapton record that I got here. Not sure what's up with that bull right there. That's pretty funny. Oh, let me show you this though. Check this out. Great shot of Eric Clapton. Great shot. James Taylor. This was probably the, this is probably the most generic looking cover I probably have seen from an artist. You know, on the back there, the songs are on the front. He really didn't want to pay too much for the cover there, did he? Really simple. But nonetheless, looking forward to it. I believe there's a picture on the inside here. Yep, there we go. So, just in case. There's the man himself. Yep, Warner Brother label. Warner Brothers. There we go. And as I listen to these records, or if there's any of these records you're like, oh, let me know, like, put in the comments, like, let me know what you think of such and such record. I will definitely do a specific video on that. Next one here. Roe Davis, Silent. Oh man, it's hard to read. Let me see if I can read it on the side here. Nope, it's covered up too. I cannot. Silent. I think it says Silent Song Through the Land, and Blaha. Thank you, Blaha, for for allowing me to have this record. And I have looked through all these before. It's just that I basically haven't looked at them in a while because I haven't listened to them yet. Still, I've been super busy. Life gets busy sometimes, doesn't it? This one, I was actually I felt like a kid again when I saw this one. But this is Chilling, Thrilling Sounds of Haunted House from Disneyland. I was like, heck yes, thank you. This was absolutely amazing to pick up. I was more than happy to take this off her hands, and it's got that classic Disney logo there, which is great. But it's got, if any of you have been to Disneyland, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have, or Disney World, it's got the little, I can just hear the main song in my head. Close your eyes. I don't know all the lyrics, but I just know the little main theme song of the ride, which is awesome. The next one we have here is another Eric Clapton album. So yet again, I'm very thankful to finally get into some Eric Clapton music. It's absolutely this is absolutely going to be a treat overall. And here is the actual inside of the gatefold there. This is in really good condition though. The record itself is in good condition. The actual gatefold is a little dirty, but what can you expect? Like I said before, it was free. They're all free, so can't complain. Hello, the Eagles. Eagles. Everybody's got to have a little bit of Eagles in their life, right? And I finally do. This is actually one of the ones that was in fairly good condition here, but let me pull this out here. This is on the Asylum record label. I have never owned anything on Asylum. Annie Murray's. Murray's? I think I'm saying that wrong. Greatest hits. Somebody can correct me through text on the comments below. All right. Lynyrd Skynyrd. Hello. I have one of their records, and I was absolutely blown away by these guys. The musicianship is phenomenal. And this is a little tore up here, but absolutely a phenomenal looking picture. This is going to be on the MCA record label. This does come in an MCA sleeve there, but that's a pretty cool label there. I really dig that label. That's awesome. We got ourselves another Eagles record. The Long Run. I think I've seen this one actually on a few different vinyl hauls from other people. And, oh yeah, that is a killer shot. I wonder, whoever took that picture, kudos. That is really killer picture there. This is going to be on the Asylum record as well. Looking all like, what you doing in here? Right there. Alright, let's see here. Very good. This one's a little... Gonna need some tender love and care. The record itself looks fine, but it's kind of dirty. Now, I know I have a double of this. This one, I kind of took a shot at it. I couldn't even get my girlfriend's neighbor to tell me, or she kind of figured it out, but I guess she said this is kind of a possibly blues-inspired type record, if I remember. ABC Records is actually what this is on. This is kind of interesting. But I don't know exactly how to pronounce the name of the actual album, but it's done by Steely Dan. But that's a pretty cool shot. This is a gatefold. Yes, it is. This is Steely Dan. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Pull the record out. ABC Records. That is really cool. Look, I don't know if I ever looked at that. That's really cool. ABC Records. Interesting. Alright, this one I was pretty stoked actually to get. How many of you know what this is? Anyway, you know what this is? This is Pink Floyd. And this was, I was pretty happy about this. Being able to get this. This is called The Wall. Woo! You did not just see that. Pull this out here. Here's the actual label. This is on Columbia Records. Good old... Anybody? 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 No? This is actually a group that I really highly enjoy. I was super happy about this. I have not actually seen this in anybody's record collection. I was just like, I don't know what this record is. I'm not very familiar with this. One thing that... oh, Mo. I don't know if you guys see that. Mo, thank you very much for giving this record to me. I've seen, as far as Zeppelin records, I've seen 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've seen those. And I know they have, obviously, many more records, but I didn't know this one specifically. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, folks. We're getting there. REO Speedwagon. I've heard my father speak of this quite a bit, this band, and I'm pretty sure he's introduced me to some of their music before. I just absolutely cannot remember a song off the top of my head, and that's probably terrible. But I do look forward to listening to this. Cool picture of the group there. Lyric sheet right on the back. Good stuff. All right, let me get the record out here so you can see this as well. Epic. Epic. Now this one, it's an interesting texture to this. This is ZZ Top. I do not own any ZZ Top. So again, I was getting a lot of that's a nice picture on the front there. I just realized what that was. You know, a lot of records that of bands that I just had not gotten yet. So this was a treat. Wow, this is a very interesting looking label there. Okay, we're just gonna put that away for now. Oh my gosh. Ted Nugent. I was like, this dude looks like he knows how to have fun. I have heard of Ted Nugent, but I have never owned any of his music. I don't actually know a lot about him, but I'm sure this is going to give me the rundown. Epic Records as well. Mo, thank you again. Mo has given us another record. It's a cool label there. I dig it. Here's Steely Dan again. Just another. Sometimes I like to pick up doubles because, you know, you never know if one of them's going to end up being scratched up or not. I try to check the records, but in this particular instance, I was really just trying to grab them and go because I didn't want to have this lady sit here while I'm just expecting all the records. So I wanted to respect her time. So the Sounds of Bread. I remember that when I saw this band's name in the store, it was on the CD rack at Walmart or something. I was like, Bread? There's a band called Bread. It's on the Warner Communications label, or actually, this says Warner Special Products. That's the Warner Communication label, nonetheless. The Sounds of Bread. We got some Pete Townsend here. Interesting cover here. That's a Ja or Ga. I don't know. So whoever that wrote that on there. Assuming this came from the same people, so it's, you know, I don't know. Maybe they did some trading or something like that. But this is called Empty Glass. And I'm pretty sure when I picked this up, I was watching a video and I was like, I just picked up that record. I saw that, but make sure the record doesn't fall out here. All right, what do we got here? Attico Records, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Oh, I thought that was the same album. It did not. All right, so now this is 20 Christmas Favorites. I believe my girlfriend wanted to pick this one up as well. And so we did get it. This is going to be on the Columbia record. Oh, wow. That's a really cool looking label. This record, once again, has seen, can I hear you say it? Better days. But hopefully we will get some enjoyment. Ooh. I probably should have really looked at this one, folks. Oh, man. That is like, I don't know if you can see that in the light, but that is probably the worst shaped record I have seen in my short collection of records. That's too bad. I should have looked that one over a little bit more. Last one here. This is a really interesting cover. I honestly don't remember picking this one up, to be honest with you. The original broadcast that panicked the nation. Orson Welles' War of the Worlds. What does it say here? An authentic first edition, never before released, complete not a dramatic word cut. Script by, okay, anyway, sorry. Can read that in my own time there. But I don't remember picking this up. I wonder if I just accidentally grabbed all these and picked this on accident. That is quite interesting. Huh. I'm really intrigued by this. I do not remember picking this up. There's the label there. Living Sound. Looks like that's the record label there. Sorry about that. There you go. Interesting. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. I do appreciate it. Vinyl community, you are by far still the best community out there. I thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this awesome family. So anyway, thank you so much, and remember to keep spinning that wax, because this is a lifestyle, everyone. We will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much.